Happy Fri-Yay, people! It is Red Friday over here in Chiefs Kingdom, and I thought maybe we would do a little game day look for, I'm going to tailor it to Chiefs fans because it's in my blood. It's the nature of the beast. But I'll show you some tweaks. If you've got different colors that are red and yellow and red and gold. We are playing the 49ers this week. So at least, we're the same colors in that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I am looking for my stuff. So like if you've got blue in your colors, Seattle, Broncos, hey, good win last night. I'll be a fair fighter here, and I'll say way to trounce the Saints. That was awesome. If you've got like Saints that gold and black, you could absolutely do this. So if you've got blue though, I want you to tweak just a little bit, and I'm going to use browns. But the palette that I did, Pumpkin Magic, is going to be a really great palette for you just to tweak on the blues for that. Okay, let me fix my settings here. No, we're good. Okay, so let's go. Let's ready. So I've got a little brow tint in my eyebrows, and I've got my under eye corrector on as primer. So let's get to our look. And I am going to do, for this look today, it's all going to be about the red lip. Like I said, if you've got a different color for your team. Now, Broncos, you could go Poppy Please in the orange. If you're warm, warmers are going to pull that just a little bit better than cools will, but that could be good. If you're spring especially, Poppy Please is your jam. But you can tweak the lips as you need to. So I'm going to start with Blossom, and I'm really going to open my eyes up. I'm going to brighten everything. I know I get a lot of questions about what about mature eyes? What about hooded eyes? Anything like that. A lot of the techniques that you see me use are going to automatically compensate for those two things because I do have a hooded eye, and it is, about that age where this gets a little loose, a little crepey. So I just make sure that everything is matte right there, all of that. So now the next color, you can do a little bit of shimmer on this point. So if you are a warm season, or let's say you're a Saints fan, gold status is going to be beautiful right here. I think I'm going to do rose gold for mine. Smoky quartz, like Seattle Seahawks fans, smoky quartz would be really pretty right there. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that shimmer right here on this inside corner, and that is going to brighten your eyes up. Gail, yes, always do your eye makeup first. Always do your eye makeup first. It is the greatest. It's my gift to you. My gift to you. It's the greatest tip ever, 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 because then all the fallout of the eyeshadow that falls down, which you think doesn't, but it absolutely does, especially when you get into those bold colors. You're going to clean up this under eye area. You're going to put your eye cream on, and then you're going to put your foundation on. It's going to save you so much time, and it's going to look so much better. So I know I learned that in my makeup artist class, and it kind of rocked my world. Okay, so we've got our first color. We've got our matte light, and then whether you're going to go with your palette, which is cool or warm, or you're going to go with your color of your team, because we are doing game day ready, you're going to tweak that inside there. Okay, now the next color, I am going to do, I love mashups. I can't possibly just stay in one lane. I can't possibly just use one color. So I'm going to use hazelnut and cinnabar. I'm going to mix those together. Now, cinnabar is a warm color, so I'm going to use very little of it, being a cool girl, but I just want that little bit of pop for my red. So I'm going to sneak that color in, but I'm going to definitely use more of the hazelnut. There. Okay, so look what we're doing. We're here in the rainbow of the eyes. Well, you're welcome, Margarita. Hi, Laura. You're welcome for all the tips. I love to share. It's the reason that I go learn new things, because learning sometimes is somewhat of a challenge for me, but I love learning things that I know I can share immediately that will help people. It is definitely my jam. So I'm glad you appreciate it. Thank you for appreciating me. I appreciate you appreciating me. Danielle, good morning. Good morning. Okay. So I'm right here right there on that eyebrow bone. I want to make sure that with that matte mid-tone, right on top of that. So you can see the eye color when my eyes are open. That is key for everybody, especially for my hooded eye girls. And if you're hooded eye, deep set eye, more mature eye, make sure that this is matte. You can get away with a slight shimmer, right, Sarah? Hi, Sarah, by the way. But you can't get away with a ton of shimmer. It's just going to heighten that, and that's just no bueno. Well, Marie, thank you. That is so sweet of you to say. I love showing up for you guys as well. Okay, now let's say you are like a Seahawks fan, and your colors are silver, blue, and green. Get in here with the cashmere haze and the granite, like some of those colors are going to be really beautiful for this. Sarah, you and me, you know, Sarah and I met in, we're not in Kentucky. Were we in Indiana? I don't know, over there in Indiana. And she is the cutest little thing you possibly could imagine. And she wore all the shimmer eyeshadows, not like one every once in a while, like all of them, all the time, all together. And I had a little intervention with her because she happened to be my model that day. She earned me, which I'm so sorry because I broke her little heart. And Bedford, okay. And at the end of the retreat and talking about makeup all weekend, she handed me over all of her shimmer eyeshadows. It was, I have a picture somewhere. It's so funny to me. And she's been a recovering shimmerologist, shimmeraholic. You're shimmeraholic. You're recovering now. I see some of your demos. You do very good, my little friend. My little friend. And not many people make me feel tall. I'm 5'2". So Sarah is like 4 something. Very, very, very. She did have all of it. So funny. Okay, so we've got our mid-tone right there. Now we've got some options. So let's say you're a Saints fan and you're here with the gold, then do black and do a smoky eye. Let's say you're a Broncos fan, do blue and give it a navy kind of a smoky eye. Absolutely so cool. I'm going to do browns and just stay with my brown palette. I could definitely do blacks or grays. That would had our no shimmer 410. Yes, 410. I like black is just a lot of black is just doesn't suit me at all. So I'm going to stay in my browns and I'm going to pick a cool brown. So I'm going to pick burnished bronze and I'm going to go right here. So tweak this for the colors of your team. You know, if I can get the colors of my team and in my cooler warm palette, that is a win. Speaking of winning, Chiefs. That's all I gotta say about that. I feel so sorry for you guys that have different teams. I feel sorry for you. You can't get all the Kansas City girls rep in here. Say hi. Tell them about the Chiefs. Especially if you're a long-standing fan that have been through the height of our misery. I mean, we earned it. We earned it. Okay, I'm going to take my eyeliner pen. I'm going to go back to the eyeshadow in just a second. But I'm going to take my eyeliner brush and I'm going to do espresso, which is a deep brown, because I am a summer and summers do not look best in black eyeliner. Not our best, sisses. In fact, most of you guys, unless you're a winter, yes, indeed, Chiefs all the way. Unless you're a winter, guys, black eyeliner is not your friend. Blues, grays, greens, browns, get into some new colors for you. Black is just too much. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the burnished bronze. I'm going to pick up a little bit of espresso, so I'm going to combine. And then I'm going to blend out into kind of this brown smoky eye. Really concentrating out here on the corner. This is how you wear dark colors without it making you look like you got punched in the face, is you keep it out here and then kind of come inside slightly with the blend. And great makeup, I say it 1,000 times and you get so sick of saying it, yet it's true, so I'm just going to keep saying it. Great makeup is great blending. So you want this brush to do the work for you. You see how I don't have any harsh lines anywhere? It kind of looks all muddled. It's exactly what you want. Now you can do, if you are a warm toned or your team colors just want that, you can take like Shiny Penny, which is like a bronzy copper color, gold status. I'm trying to think what other colors would be good. Cool girls. We could do silvers if it was in our game day motif. It's not. So I'll show you where to put it though. This will be gold status. Okay. I'm going to put it right in through here. So it pops just a touch of that shimmer. See, you guys get shimmer from me. Only when I'm feeling good about the Chiefs being 5-0 do you get a little bit of shimmer from me. Okay, going back to the eyeliner brush. And I'm going to go back and pick up that burnished bronze, which is that cool brown. And I'm going to go under here, super skinny. You don't want your bottom lash line to be more prominent than your upper lash line. So whatever color you do, go softer on the bottom than you do on the top and make your line skinnier on the bottom than on the top. So I know some people don't wear top eyeliner. Don't wear bottom eyeliner either, because you don't want that bottom to be more dramatic. It pulls emphasis in the wrong area. And that's like a 90s thing, maybe early 2000s. So don't do that anymore. Best makeup tip. I think the eye makeup first is the best makeup tip, but the makeup artist that I studied under said that if you want, the number one thing a makeup artist does is curls their eyelashes. Isn't that crazy? I thought that was crazy because everybody should curl their eyelashes. My mom used to sit and have conversations, full-on conversations, while she was curling her eyelashes. I mean, like, she would just sit there and talk to you and hold it for like a year. It felt like you don't need to do that. Softly. Okay. Now, I'm going to use Panorama Mascara. It is my favorite because I like the light and fluttery side of it versus heavy and thick. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. That powder eyeliner is everything, I will just say. And I've been using that technique for a long time. But man, when I got my colors done and realized I was a summer and I don't need all of that thick heaviness on my face and no harsh lines on my face, just nothing heavy and harsh. It overwhelms my coloring. I was very lucky that I was like, well, man, I already do that with my eyeliner. So that will be an easy habit to break. Okay, now, who was it? Was it Marie? Did you say at the very beginning, why do you do your eye makeup first? That you're about to see. See all that powder that's kind of fallen down here? I'm going to take moisturizer. I'm going to just set it on top of there. Cheapy sponge. And it's going to eliminate all of that fallout. Hey, Corey, great question. Yes, you want to curl before your mascara. If you curl afterwards, the likelihood of you snagging and your eyelashes sticking to the curler and pulling out are high. So you want to make sure the mascara is meant to hold the lift that the curl gave it. So yes, before mascara, very, very important. Okay, eyes are done. Let's put, this is my favorite daytime eye cream because it doesn't pull your mascara. If you have a hard time with keeping your mascara on and it kind of smudges down here or it kind of dots up there, I would try switching your eye cream. So I use Voluform Eye Renewal at night because it's the one with oil in it. It's the big dog. It's tightening. It's lifting. It's all the things that you want in an eye area, but it's too much for me during the day. So during the day, I use this one because it's like a little Instagram filter right through there and it's not heavy. So it's not gonna pull my mascara from me. CC cream, can I get an amen that it is the greatest product in the history of the world? Yes, yes you can. Okay, I have a medium to deep sunscreen, a little bit of foundation, a little bit of moisturizer, a little bit of corrector, and a little bit of primer in one step. It's like a tinted moisturizer on steroids. It's a BB cream on steroids because it has a concealer and a primer in it. So, okay, there. And if I'm low maintenance girl, this is enough for me and I can run out the door. I'm not a low maintenance girl. No, no, no. If the Chiefs are going to try that hard to win, I'm going to try that hard and put some foundation on my face. I'm going to do the Anti-Aging Matte 200. Love this foundation. It doesn't sit on your skin in a weird way. It's not heavy and cakey. It's beautiful and light. Yay, Vanessa. I'm so excited. I love teaching people new things. Always tell me what you learned, because sometimes I'm like, do people get sick of hearing me say the same things? I mean, I like to bring a little flavor to it, but basics of makeup doesn't change. Once you know it, I'm not one that jumps on, you know that. I don't jump on all these crazy trends because I'm interested in beautiful makeup. I'm interested in you looking gorgeous. I'm not as interested in following the latest TikTok trend. I will teach you some of them if I agree with them, but I'm here mostly for beautiful makeup, for sure. Yay, Misty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Oh, great. Laura, do you put moisturizer on when using CC cream? So I've never used a moisturizer besides oil-free hydrating gel. I didn't need it. I used CC cream as my moisturizer. I didn't need it. And then we got this new mattifying moisturizer that's in our new Clean Sensitive Skin teen line. And I will tell you, it makes me less oily. It's the only moisturizer I've ever used. I mean, everything breaks me out, which is why I used oil-free hydrating gel. But this, not only it doesn't break me out, but it actually mattifies me. If you are a super oily girl, get your hands on that mattifying moisturizer. It's changed everything. So yes, I already had that moisturizer on with my boosters and my serums. I'm extra special when it comes to skincare, you guys. Like, I love showing you makeup, but skincare is everything. So if you've not seen my post of what I use daily and weekly for skincare, go back and search my photos on Instagram or Facebook, because I'm diehard. I'm diehard Mary Kay, you know that, but I'm diehard skincare. Like, people are like, well, I don't want to use all that. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I can help you do a little maintenance, but that's not me, man. I got one face and this is it. I'm stuck with it. So I got to make sure that I take care of the skin of mine. It's it. Okay. So under eye corrector, brighten all that under eye up. I kind of pulled it down a little bit. You see how it lifts my cheekbones? So good. I'm going to use a translucent powder today. No, I'm going to do the thing that I normally do. I was going to try to not be so extra today, but Claudia, girlfriend, it is the best. Okay, this is what I love to do. Translucent powder. I take a little bit in my brush, like that. Silky setting powder, and this is light to medium beige. I add a little bit of that. I mix the two together, and it's light. You can see what it does to my skin. It makes me look just a little airbrushed. Gives me a little bit of a tint color. Always be extra. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, my little friend. And I love, see, it just makes everything look smoother and better. So that's the mixing of the translucent and the silky setting powder. It is not a requirement. You can absolutely use one or the other. But I don't. How about that? I don't. Okay, cheek brush. I'm not going to use contour today, though those of you, because I'm a summer, springs, and winters don't get contour, okay? Nope. I know. It's awful and it sucks, and so welcome to life. Summers really shouldn't do highlighter, so at least springs get highlighter. Autumns, you get contour and highlighter and bronzer and all the things, so you suck. So I'm mad about that, but I will show you how I'm kind of like faux contouring. I'm going to take Desert Rose on the crease part of my brush. Exactly, Gail. Why use one when you can have two? I'm going to do them together, Misty. I'm going to go right underneath that cheekbone with my Desert Rose cheek color. Go a little bit around the hairline, a little bit through the jawline, just like I would contour. But my contour is rosy. instead of it being brown, which is just too much for my coloring. And probably for yours too, unless you are in autumn. And then I'm gonna take, that's why I usually have my bangs back for things like this. I'm gonna take Rosy Nude. And I'm gonna go high up on my cheeks, right through the temples. Kind of lift all of that up. I don't want a ton of cheek color. I love cheek color. Like that is something I can get into, but I'm gonna go for a red lip today. So I don't need to have all the things kicking at the same time. I do have to be in public today. People are gonna be thinking I'm crazy if I walk around Kansas City with a lot of makeup on. So I know, isn't that contour? I know. So springs, summers, and winters, no contour. But you can pull springs, do hot coral as your contour. Winters, do wineberry. Summers, do desert rose. It's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my tip. Leave it to somebody who really wants to be contoured and bronzered, and then they take it away from you. And I want to look my best. I could break the rules, of course, but I really want to look my best. But I'm going to try to figure out a way around it. And I did. Okay. Mauve Nude. I could use a red liner. Totally wonderful. But it's a lot for me. So I'm taking Mauve Nude. I color it in. You know I do not like that lip liner line around the outside. I like everything to be soft and pretty and smudgy. And I want the lip liner to not only define my lips, but I want it to keep my lipstick on all day. So you got to color it in order for it to do that job. And then I'm going to get Rockstar Red. Look. Now I can put this on darker, but I don't want to. I want to keep it pretty subtle because I'm going to put Iconic Red. Is it Atomic Red or Iconic Red? Does anybody know? Because of course I don't have my glasses right here. I don't know. It's red, people. It's a red glass. Get it. Love it. Every good Chiefs fan's got it. See my dog behind me? No, I can see him in my mirror. This Loxley, he's the one that wears, thank you, Iconic. I appreciate it. I couldn't remember if it was Atomic. Look at that. Look how fantastic that looks. And I still look good in my summer palette. And I think, man, when you can figure out how to do a trend or a game day ready and mix it with your seasons, it's a definite win in my opinion. Okay, I'll tell you about Loxley real quick. So Loxley's the one, so Freddie has a mohawk. Loxley is the one that wears t-shirts. And so he's got a whole bunch of Halloween shirts. Like I just cleaned out his closet, like a closet, because he has little baby hangers that I hang up his clothes in. It's adorable. I know I'm talking about you. So he has a whole bunch of Halloween outfits. Well, the one that he has on is like the Jason mask, from Halloween, all the Halloween series, and it glows in the dark. So last night, I'm like, where's Loxley? Oh, never mind. There's Loxley. Glowing, just the Jason mask glows. So it's absolutely freaky when you're sleeping on the bed with the Jason mask that's this big. It's really, so there's my Loxley story for you. Okay, game day ready, guys. And if you have any questions or anything, throw it in the comments. I'll come back and answer them for you. Anything that you want to tweak for your, like, if you're like, I'm a cool, but I need to be cheering for the Browns. First of all, you don't need to cheer for the Browns. They're not good. But if you have any questions and you want me to do a little mashup with you, I will be glad to. So any questions, throw them in the comments. And guys, I appreciate you. I love doing lives because I get to talk to you guys. I could sit on, like, if you guys just want to hang out all day, we can work, we can talk, I'm in. So thanks for joining me, and I am sure I will see you next week.